Hello and welcome. Get cozy, because tonight we're journeying into the sparkling land of Wishwood Forest, where a very special but very forgetful little fairy lives. Her name was Tilly Twinkle. Tilly was cheerful and kind, and her job was to collect human wishes. Every night, when people whispered their wishes to the stars, Tilly would fly down with her tiny golden basket, gather those glowing dreams, and hide them safely until they could come true. But Tilly had one tiny problem. She was terribly forgetful. She'd forget where she parked her wand, and her best friend, Busby the bumblebee, would often tease her, saying, "Oh, Tilly, you'd forget your wings if they weren't attached." One evening, the Fairy Queen gave Tilly a very important task. "Tilly," the Queen said in her musical voice, "tonight is the night of 1,000 wishes. You must collect them all and make sure none are lost." Tilly saluted with her pencil. She'd lost her wand again. "Yes, your sparkleness. I won't forget a single thing." As the stars appeared, golden wishes began floating up from the earth. There were wishes like, "I wish for friendship," "I wish to be brave," and even, "I wish my socks matched." Tilly zoomed across the sky, catching each one, but soon her basket overflowed. So she started hiding the extra wishes around the forest, a few under mushrooms, some in flower petals, and one she even dropped into a sleeping owl's nest. By the time the moon was high, she had collected hundreds of wishes and forgotten where half of them were. When she returned home, Busby gasped, "Tilly, where are the rest of the wishes?" Tilly blinked. "Oh dear, I think I hid them somewhere safe." Busby groaned. "The Fairy Queen said every wish must be ready by sunrise. If people wake up and their wishes are missing, it'll be chaos." Tilly's wings fluttered nervously. "Then we'd better start looking." And so, the greatest midnight treasure hunt in fairy history began. First, they flew to the Bluebell Meadow. Busby buzzed under each flower, while Tilly peeked behind petals. They found a small pink wish that said, "I wish to find my lost teddy bear." "Got it!" Tilly cheered. Next, at the sparkle stream, a wish was floating in a bubble, softly singing, "I wish for a friend." Busby popped the bubble, and the wish floated right into Tilly's hand. Then, they visited a grumpy owl in the old oak tree. "You mean this thing keeping my chicks awake?" The owl hooted, pointing to a glowing wish in his nest. "Oops, sorry," Tilly whispered, carefully taking the wish. It read, "I wish my grandma gets better." The sky was already turning blue. "Sunrise is coming," cried Busby. They rushed to the misty marsh, where a frog held something glowing in his mouth. "Ribbit, you dropped this earlier," he said. It was a wish to be brave at school. Finally they arrived at Rainbow Falls, but no more wishes were in sight. Tilly sat on a rock, sighing. "I can't remember where the last few are. I've failed Busby." Busby hovered near her. "Don't give up. Think, if you were a forgetful fairy, where would you hide things?" Tilly thought hard. She remembered humming near her favorite cupcake bush. She raced to it, and sure enough, stuck between the frosting scented leaves were the last 3 wishes. "I wish my parents would stop fighting. I wish to see snow someday. And I wish everyone could be kind." Just as the first sunbeam touched the sky, Tilly and Busby soared back to the Fairy Queen. Tilly bowed, holding out her glowing basket. "Yes, your sparkleness. Every wish, found, safe, and ready." The Queen smiled. "Well done, Tilly. You nearly lost them, but you found them again, because you cared." From that day on, Tilly always carried a little notebook. She still made mistakes, but she always remembered that promises and dreams are precious and must be cared for with love. Thank you so much for listening to our story today. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and follow for more magical tales. See you next time.